Hi, thanks for joining us for this edition of LiveFeed. Today we're talking about spiritual growth in 2010. Now, Kurt, I know you just started a new weekend series. Tell me a little bit about that.
We just started a new series called This Changes Everything, and we're talking about 5 things that are going to make the biggest change in your spiritual life in 2010. You know, at the beginning of a new year, I think everybody's looking for direction and guidance as to what they need to do and how they need to grow their lives. And this series is going to provide that for people. And I'm really excited to see what God's going to do through this series.
Yeah, that's great on Sunday. But I know there's also other things going on during the week that will encourage our own spiritual growth. So, Sue, tell me a little bit about what you're into.
Well, we have 2 classes, Starting Point and Holy Spirit in You. And last night we launched Holy Spirit in You, and the class was full, and people were just so interested in learning about the person and the work of the Holy Spirit in their lives. It was exciting.
It's really exciting because, you know, we have several new classes that just started. We just kicked off our winter season in our midweek teaching sessions, and we had classes last night, you know, for everybody, and we had financial class going on, Financial Peace University, that was really
awesome.
neat. It was a great class, and then we kicked off Holy Spirit in You. Sue did that one, and then in our Spiritual Life Center, we kicked off Uprising, which is a revolution of the soul, all about change and really growing your spiritual life. So it's going to really fit with our weekend service.
Yes. No, we all want to grow spiritually. And I know that some growth has to happen outside the 4 walls of Bridgewood Church.
That's right.
So what can a person do after they leave to help them on their journey for spiritual growth?
Well, they can join with us as we read through the chronological one-year Bible as a church. The great thing about doing it together is that we're reading the same thing on the same day, learning, growing, talking about it with each other, and it's been great. And remember, we did it last year with the original one-year Bible, and people just came back to us and said they were so amazed at how what they were reading in their portion for the day lined up and mirrored with what was going on in their lives.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
It really was. And you know, another thing that people can do is get connected to men's and women's life, and both of those have just launched new studies as well. And it's more about just studying, but it's about getting together with other men and women and really connecting with them. And so those are happening right now too. So you can check that out on our website.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I know on my own spiritual walk that what helped me was developing relationships with other people that were on the same journey.
Yes.
Now, how at Bridgewood Church can people easily get connected with other people?
The primary way that you can do that is to get connected to a life group. Life groups are happening right now in a variety of venues, and life groups are just small group gatherings that really focus on relationship and community and really just growing together spiritually, doing life together, we call it. And that's what it's all about. And we're really looking for everyone at Bridgewood Church that attends to get connected to one of these groups. And I think we're looking for new hosts as well.
Yes, we have a waiting list of people that would like to be in life groups but nowhere to put them. So if anyone would love to perhaps hear about how they can host a life group in their home, I hope that they will call and get connected to that.
And I think another way, Tom, that people can really get connected outside is to really find opportunities in their own community and in their own environment to find ways to reach out and to help people in their time of need and find ways to take what they're learning and put it into practice. So there's all kinds of things that people can do.
It's very important.
Yes, it
very
is.
important. And that wraps us up today for today's edition of Live Feed. Thanks for joining us.